Okay, so long haulers. Well, so I was camping for a while in the desert out by Nevada, Las Vegas, where I sold my home and bought my trailer and my car. But let me scoot closer to make sure you can hear me. But it was harder than I could kind of handle. I mean, I know that I can handle tiny living and camping and surviving, but everything takes me so much longer. I'm trying to make this tiny camper livable, kind of organized. I'd really like to put a shower or some water, or I have a water heater, a propane water heater. I have a camping toilet, but I also have a lot of stuff, not compared to what I had, and that's another story. But everything takes me a lot longer because I only have a little bit of energy every day, and my clear thinking mind is not what it used to be. The creative mind, it's still there, and I can't tell you when it's gonna be there. Hence, if you are a long hauler, you will probably catch yourself carrying notepads or having notes all over your home or different lists. That's also hard because then I lose the grocery list, like where'd I hang that one, and where'd I, and then when I had my house, there was a while I had a fanny pack, so just getting organized, situating myself is not easy. But then before I know it, it's time to check out, and I'm running out of money. And I just can't get ahead of myself. I had plans, I planned to live tiny like this. But I didn't plan to be sick too. I didn't plan to have the little amount of support that I have. So it is a lot harder. I even thought, heck, I just need a little bit of money now to survive. I need gas, car insurance, trailer insurance, money to camp. I can survive with $20 a night. There's some camping spots that are $500 a month. Cat food, my food. Seems basic, more basic than owning a home, right? I don't really pay electric or water or mortgage or insurance or rent, but I do, just in a different way, Anyways, but it is really hard to recover when you're not ready. I really don't have energy to fix this up. I don't have energy to keep reselling. You would think that's pretty basic, and it probably is basic if I had my ish organized. But before I do that, I gotta do other stuff. It's just a lot at one time. So anyways, long COVID. Why does long COVID make it hard for me to live this life? I struggle to pick up the generator. I struggle to pick up big things of water. Get under my loft thing to scoop kitty litter, to pull out clothes, to organize. I'm out of breath now. I get really dizzy. Sometimes I'm pretty good about not getting up really fast. But if you have long COVID, you know that not every day do you feel that way. Sometimes it's a week at a time, a day at a time, just a moment at a time. Now constantly I'm fatigued. Every day I get brain fog. Part of it's my fault because I continue to push and push and push and push. because that's how I used to be. Go, go, go. And now when I go, 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 and I don't stop when I think I should or know I should or feel that I should, I get the brain fog. I end up with piles everywhere because I can't finish. It's been hard to even live with people because when you stay at someone's house or you move into, you're trying to figure out, what do I need now? What's necessity? You try to make yourself at home a little bit, but then you end up with piles. And they don't like that, and I can't blame them. Or you might forget that you have a dish in the sink and you meant to go back and wash it. I am a messy person, but I'm not a slob. I don't like food left out. I don't like things that will attract bugs. I don't like bad smells, so I'm pretty tidy in that sense. But now I just forget. Or I get sidetracked. Or I get tired. My legs give out. I get blood pooling, and right now I don't know if you can see how swollen my feet are. I think it's like 2 o'clock, but I've been like, go, go, go. And even when I woke up today, there's a plan. There's always a plan. I need to send some more records from old doctors to these Iowa doctors. I need to post a few things for sale. I don't have any money. My resources have always been very low. I have very small, limited amount of people that will help me. I'm very thankful for the ones that have. I don't like that. I don't like asking for help. I try not to ask for money. If somebody wants to help me, then put some gas in my tank, or take me to the store and get some food, or buy me some cat litter. Don't just give me cash. I want people to know that if they're going to help me, where's their money going to go? A good friend of mine actually paid for this camp spot. But all that in itself gives me a little anxiety because, hey, while you have a full tank of gas, hey, while you have a camp spot, get ahead of yourself. Keep applying for disability. Keep finding better doctors. But post stuff for sale so you can make some money. But make sure you clean stuff out and organize so that maybe you can sell the trailer or the car. But make sure you relax and you do your Bible study, and maybe you can make a vlog. Maybe you can advocate. Help other people heal. Or maybe you just need to make everything livable so you can survive. Like, it's just so much, And even though you say one day at a time, or do this day and do this that day, it's really not that easy. So the long COVID with me camping, with the MCAS, the mast cell activation syndrome, there are odd things that trigger like an allergic reaction. Like right now, I'm struggling to breathe. I thought that would happen more in the desert where it's really dry. And it's pretty humid here, so the air is not as dry, but there's different allergens, but there's also camp smoke, including myself. I create my own camp smoke because I can't do the bugs, because the bugs eat at me, and I'm already itching, and I don't want the bugs to go into my camper because I don't really have a good screen, and whatever. It seems like a lot of excuses, and I don't like that. I think that's been one of my, when you have an interview, they say, well, what's your biggest weakness? Well, you're supposed to arrange that question as if it's a strength, right? Well, my weakness is that I'm actually really strong. My dad, was pretty tough on me, meaning he didn't baby me. I'm not a punk. So when you don't feel good, I'm not the girl that posts on social media for sympathy or calls friends for sympathy. I try to find a way to help myself. And with long COVID or a chronic disease, you look fine. So when you don't talk about it, but then you talk about it, people don't believe it. There's a fine line between being positive, negative, but being realistic. So if your friend asks you, how are you? And you know that they mean it and they want to know for sure, how are you? How are you feeling? And you tell them, is that being negative because you tell them that you have a migraine or that you can't breathe or that you're worried about what you're going to do tomorrow or how you're going to pay for gas or feed your cats or feed yourself? Is that negative or is that being realistic? So my strength is my weakness. Sometimes I think we're too strong, that when we really do need help or we're finally ready to share with somebody the struggles, they don't believe us. Because it's not that we're lying and trying to put on a show that life is rainbows and butterflies. It's just we don't need to tell the world the real struggles. We're not looking for sympathy. But when you hide it for so long, when you're strong for so long, people don't believe you when you finally talk about it or need help. So I really enjoy camping. I don't mind a little hard work, but there's so much more that I need to do. And when you don't have money, you've got to use your time wisely. That's what makes it hard and stressful and anxiety. I'm not anxious, but my health, my finances, my life, that makes me anxious. So what came first? The chicken or the egg? Anyways, hang in there, long haulers. I'll be sure to share everything that I can. Subscribe, like, all that stuff they talk about. Check the description for links if you like to support me or purchase from my store or whatever else I put down there. Check it out. Namaste.